Lord of Omens, give me sight beyond sight. Beyond sight. Beyond sight.
I'll explain the movie, whatever. But I think the next one we're gonna talk about is it's called Blood Red Sky. That's also on Netflix.
Yeah, that one
I watched it first like earlier, but I watched it again with her. And the reason why I watched it is I think I watched the trailer and it was sort of kind of interesting. It's a vampire movie. Even though he said that
it's vampires on a plane.
Basically, yeah.
Instead of snakes on a plane, it's vampires
And,
on a plane.
and there's no Sam Jackson.
And there's I hate these motherfucking vampires on this motherfucking plane.
That would actually
I ain't
make
gonna
the
lie.
movie more interesting. I would have definitely watched
I'll agree with you. I'll give you that. If Sam Jackson was in this movie saying that,
it.
I'm
He was
like,
going around with like fucking
oh my
pinches and
god.
stabbing. Nigga had like a book.
Why
bag
won't
full of
this
garbage.
motherfucker die?
So when I watch this, basically the movie, it's very, it's on a plane. The majority of the whole movie is on a plane. So it's very
semi foreign.
Yeah, but you could get it dubbed like
you don't have to read subtitles.
So I'll tell you what it's about is like this kid and his mom are trying to go to New York to get basically a cure for her vampirism, but she looks like she has cancer because it's not like Twilight vampires. It's
not cute.
Nosferatu, like balding. I'm a monster vampire.
Mm-hmm.
So she puts a wig on. She looks like she has cancer, which I thought was a good play on it because the kid has to go in the airport and set everything up, and he meets a guy that's a doctor and sees the mother and thinks that she's sick. I think the whole concept of that was great. So when she gets on a plane, there's terrorists on the plane. They want to take over it for some reason.
Which they're not really clear on why.
Yeah.
They never really.
She's a.
No, they had nothing to do with her. She was just a passenger on it. So this is the reason.
This is what I do by myself.
This is the reason why I like the movie, because it was like a great concept where she's taking this weird, think of it like blade formula to like hold back her
urges.
These guys take over. The son is stupid, makes a stupid decision. The mother gets shot for it, and then she becomes a vampire and starts tearing shit up.
No, she was already a vampire.
I'm saying she becomes in the plane.
Vampire.
Yeah.
A bald, big-eared, like Dracula movie looking.
Yeah, like Nosferatu
looking.
Yeah. So
fucking horrible movie,
it's great. He never watched Nosferatu.
No,
not Nosferatu. I'm talking about this movie that you're talking about. Nosferatu is
well, you can't say it's horrible. You never watched. Anyway. So basically now she's trying to get back to her son. And the thing I like about this movie, like she fights the terrorist and she's trying to fight her urge because the more she eats, the more she turns into like a mindless vampire monster. So she's trying to fight that urge and save her son and save the people on the plane. All the shit ensues. So that being said, I feel like that's the majority of the movie. You can find out the end yourself.
Yeah.
But the thing I liked about it,
she dies.
The thing I like about it is that, like, one, it's a Nosferatu concept that she's trying to hold it back. Like, so she's technically the hero of the movie, but she's still a villain.
A monster.
And the fact that when she bites someone, it's almost like a zombie concept where it takes not too long for them to turn. And it's like, you get some concepts where they're mindless, kind of like I want to eat blood, and then you have the main antagonist in the movie that kind of like has her perspective, like he could control it. So when he turns into a vampire, he's like
he welcomes it.
Yeah, he wants it. So I think that's what makes the movie interesting to me. And then the kid concept, I think you said he has a good crying face.
He does. He has a great crying face.
It's a foreign film on Netflix.
They were going from like America to Japan, where it'd be like a day later. So like, we don't know if the sun's coming or not.
Yeah,
but it's I feel like for recent vampire films, it's pretty decent.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's the greatest movie of all time.
Vampire films some of y'all watched recently?
There's been quite
a trillion fucking vampire movies.
You didn't get to watch Midnight yet, did you?
Midnight, no.
What the fuck? That Midnight sounds familiar.
Midnight is a Netflix series.
It's Midnight something,
and that's another vampire.
Maybe that's what I was saying because it was on Netflix.
It's a Netflix series.
What's it called? Midnight what?
think it's just called Midnight. I
It's not
forget.
Midnight.
But the
Something.
fact that that's that many vampire content out right now, that's
Yeah.
great.
But you need to watch it so we can talk about it on
Okay.
here. I've
We'll do
already
that,
watched
we'll do
it.
that.
Vampires. Who the fuck watches vampires? You
Well,
would thought they would have died after Twilight and all that shit. Like, can we get a
Nah.
break
Twilight-
from fucking vampires
see,
for like
this,
a minute?
this is the reason why I'm saying like this is why I like doing the podcast about the movies. When you watch movies, you have different folklore.
No, I
about-
get it. Nah,
what that
it's like
is.
how we talked about Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu, whatever the fuck his fucking name
I
is.
know he.
Cthulhu.
I just let him say
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu sounds funnier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cthulhu.
It sounds like that's how they say it in South Park, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
There's a lot of Cthulhu
Like,
lore out there.
but that's like I get what you're saying. Like, that's why I said like
And
when
you-
you say like you didn't want to watch Halloween, that's why I was like, nigga, just watch it because you know, like
Well, I didn't know
get
if
that
it
it's gonna
was
be
free.
the same shit, but
I didn't know it was
yeah,
on
no, I
streaming.
know, no, I get that, but I'm
So-
just saying like that's where like just to watch it because you already know what it is. Like,
Mhm.
if they make another, let's say, Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
You know,
I
it's gonna
love
be.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm gonna watch it all for that, but
But
at the
it's gonna
same
be
time,
terrible.
I know it's gonna suck, and I know there's gonna be
Mhm.
a whole bunch of dumb dream sequences.
Yeah.
None compared to what actually scared me as a kid.
Yes.
Right.
I just do it just to watch it. Like, but I can't go and I'll say like for this aspect, like I can't go and just watch a random vampire movie. Like I need a vampire
I
movie. to
like
actually be good.
vampires though.
No, I
Well-
want a good vampire.
well, you know
movie,
why?
you know,
And I'll
like,
say
What
that-
was the best vampire movie you could
I don't really have like a best vampire movie. Like obviously I like the Blade movies.
But that's,
like the
I can't say it's not.
Nah, that's what I'm
but-
saying. Like the obvious, the
It's like-
Blade. What was it the not the one with Tom Cruise? Is that the one with Tom Cruise?
No.
Dracula,
No.
the original Dracula.
You're talking
shit?
about-
No, the one with fuck, what's his name?
John Wick.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I don't know, but yeah, like
His
so, like,
acting, no,
His
Uh,
acting in that movie was
that was
atrocious.
that was called Bram Stoker's Dracula. I think that's probably the best Dracula movie ever.
Yeah.
Only because
His-
of Dracula.
Only because the guy who plays Dracula, and I want to do a
Amazing.
podcast
Creepy
on
as fuck.
him.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He's not just he's Commissioner Gordon.
Yes.
He's
He's-
every fucking he's the guy
Gary
in
Oldman.
Fifth Element.
Gary
he's-
Oldman is one of the best
But
actors.
Underrated best
ever.
actors
Nah,
ever.
but
in the
in
world.
my
Okay.
opinion, I don't feel like there's a lot of standout vampire movies at all compared to werewolves.
Yeah.
Like, but then again, like maybe I could be biased because I like werewolves more.
There's
So
far
maybe
less
that could be,
good
like-
werewolf.
Yes. There's far
Silver
less-
Bullet. Silver Bullet.
Silverwood
is,
is awesome. I love.
I
Silver
love Silver
Bullet.
Bullet.
I'm
It's
more of a
terrible, but it's
I'm
awesome.
more of a
awesome.
werewolf
I love that
fan.
movie.
I like
Yeah.
the concept of the werewolf wear more,
Yeah.
but they're way
It's like the
better.
Less.
werewolf in London and England or
Yeah.
America. Those movies weren't amazing, but for some reason I could watch those movies and I enjoy
But there's
them.
there's a reason why.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing with vampire movies. The Twilight really did fuck up vampires. I'm saying like in the general sense.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is like a friend of
And
mine.
werewolves, by the way.
Yeah.
Like you turn into a big wolf. like,
Yeah, that's
So,
yeah,
what's
pretty
so
much
funny
what
is,
it
like,
was.
I'm gonna imprint on your fucking daughter that's not of age yet.
Yeah.
That's not
Fucking
fucking
hilarious.
You know?
Yeah. Like when that series came out, a friend of mine bought me the book because he knew that I liked like that kind of stuff to read.
Mhm.
And I was reading another series that was
Anita Baker shit.
Anita Blake. Yeah.
I said
Which
Anita Baker.
Anita Baker. Yeah.
books too now, people.
But I was reading that series until that shit to bed. But so he thought I would like it. I read the first 2 chapters and I wanted to burn the book.
Yeah.
I was
It's
like,
too much
what
love
the
story for you?
Well,
fuck
it's
is this?
teenage bullshit. love
It's
story.
teenage bullshit. And it's like,
I
it's
never put any
ridiculous. Like
effort
there's
into it.
daytime vampires, which is so dumb.
They-
Oh, they got daywalkers?
They
No, what they do.
twinkle in the sunlight.
Yes.
Like fucking like a stripper.
That's the whole thing of it. That's why they could go to school, even though get this, right? The whole concept of that.
Mm.
And I had to watch it to hate it that much. Just like I
you're
had to
weird.
do.
I'm proud to hate
Just-
it if I watch it.
Just does it have to do
I
with the Ninja
refuse.
Turtle movies? The whole concept is they're still in high school, but they're this many years old.
Yeah.
Alright.
So they
So
transfer, they don't age. So they transfer state to state to go to high school still. They're fucking monsters.
Yeah.
And they go to high school and in the
For no
daylight,
good reason.
They
in the
basically
daylight
don't
they
age the
twinkle.
same. Yeah,
They
yeah.
that's why it's called twilight, because they twilight in the
Oh.
daytime.
Yo,
They
I
don't
would have
burn,
not even knew that. 'cause
they
I
don't get
never
hurt,
watched it,
They
yeah.
twilight in
So
the
he's
daytime.
so that kid's
So-
so the new Batman's a Twilight.
Yes.
He's not a vampire. he's a
Yes. So
Twilight.
when
God,
they
I hate this.
you know, and I'll bring it back to a good vampire movie, Blade, when Frost took one of the original councils out there to burn in the upcoming sun, they put on that shit in the
In the like
in
the
the book or
SPF
whatever.
500.
They put that shit on them so they don't twilight in the sun.
Yeah.
And then they took a almost good concept of the other guy's supposed to be a Native American kid, and you could put the whole Native American shape-shifting fake folklore in it, and then he just turned into a big wolf that imprints on the daughter because he couldn't get the girl. It's so fucking
I
weird.
mean,
And then the
don't know,
daughter
like,
ages like from a baby to an adult in like
I don't care for the
like
Twilight
a
shit.
month.
What was the other? There was a werewolf movie with the guy from Jason's Lyric, the pretty boy dude. He's a werewolf in it. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a pretty decent werewolf movie.
Well, Underground?
Maybe no,
No,
because
Underworld.
Underworld is Underworld. Yeah, that's with the vampire chick.
And werewolves.
Nah, there was one with the light skinned pretty boy from the 90s. In Jason Lyric, not the bald dude, the
What is
guy
Jason's
who
lyrics?
you never
I,
seen Jason Lyric?
I did, but it was so long ago. I don't
Um,
remember it.
Shit, I'm trying to think of what else has he done. You seen
Light
the
skin.
shit, because I'm like he's done mad black like movies in the
Okay,
90s.
so think
But I'm trying to think of like
Stop being racist and just say something.
not because he's really that's what he's known
no,
for.
but what other black films has he been in?
I know he's done like the Tyler Perry shit. I'm trying to remember. Hold on, I'm gonna look him up right now.
I just like fucking with him, like stop being racist. He's like, oh no.
Shut
right.
up, because I gotta
So
think.
anyway, this movie, my rating of it, I would give it
Oh, Midnight Mass is the other one. I'm sorry.
Midnight Mass. That's it. Okay. I don't know. I liked it for certain concepts. There were certain things that I hated about it, to be honest.
Oh, that is his name, Alan Payne. I didn't want to say his
What does he
name
look
wrong.
like?
He's the light-skinned brother. The
Oh,
green eyes.
yes, yes,
He's-
yes.
He did a werewolf movie as well.
Did
that
he
was
really?
actually fire. Yeah.
You sure
I
it
don't
wasn't
know.
it wasn't Vampires in Brooklyn?
No, Vampires Brooklyn. Nah, Vampires Brooklyn different. Nah, trust me, because I
That
know
was his
Vampires in
favorite.
Brooklyn.
He
Vampires-
was in Vampires in
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
yeah. He's done mad movies
me
with
see.
like,
Fuck out of here.
like, he's that
I
nigga,
called
like,
that
he's done
shit.
mad movies.
He was in Vampire in Brooklyn. That's awesome.
Wait, he's the guy from New Jack Swing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
I've
nah,
never
he's
seen
done
The Werewolf.
mad-
And
nah, but he's
he was
done
in New
mad
Jack
movies.
City also. He's been in CB4.
Yeah, you see before. I'm black and I'm black and I'm black,
yo.
and I'm black.
I love that.
Anyways, I give this movie.
I'm trying to find the werewolf movie.
I'll give it a 6, and the reason why I give it a 6 is because when I watched it, I didn't have any
I don't think he was in
expectations.
Vampire
I'm
movie.
telling you,
I
he wasn't a
will-
werewolf
And-
movie.
No, he was in
I don't know. I thought it was good that they took it back to the Nosferatu looking.
yeah, I like that too.
like monster vampire
Mhm.
concept, and the fact that she wasn't completely bad, but holding herself back from being
Yeah.
a monster.
So what's your rating? Come on.
I said 6. A 6.
Oh, I'm
6.
sorry, I was paying attention.
And then and on top of that, you get the turning when you turned other
Yeah.
people. It was kind of cool for me too.
It was nice that the guy from Prison Break got work. I was happy about that.
Yeah, after
Poor
Blade
guy.
3.
Yeah. Drake's Cakes. And Drake's Cakes is back.
The low
It's like
budget.
Drake
the low-
Cakes.
We called him Drake's Cakes.
He's a low budget
because-
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, and his name was Drake
Hmm,
in the Blade 3.
all right.
So we called him Drake's Cakes. I don't know, a 6.
I give it a 6. I had no expectations.
Yeah, I think I would have to. I would give it a 6 too. I think I would agree with you because I went in the same way, and I did enjoy the storyline a bunch. I like how they ended it. I liked the whole I don't know. There was a lot that I liked about it. The bad guy was a good bad guy. Like
Yeah.
he was a dick.
Yeah.
You know, so I liked
You-
that part of it. You
yeah.
really like you like to hate him because he just did his job well.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? And very reminiscent of like 90s like bad guy,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So
So-
I'd like that. So I think I'd give it a 6 as well.
Andrew, would you ever watch it or no? The
What?
vampire one.
Probably not.
Um,
That
Probably
one
not.
looked too cheesy.
uh,
Okay.